Well, we are back, chat.
We are back
to the afternoon show here. So, getting back from lunch here, we got Javier. Just got out of the restroom, guys. Ready to get this party started. So we're back. We're back here rolling. You gotta love it. Somebody wants to know what's for lunch. Well, D-Money kept it kosher, guys. I had a smoothie here. Make no mistake about it. So, shout out to Tropical Smoothie. I had the pineapple surf, and Javier elected for some Chipotle. Apparently,
some Chipotle.
That's right.
When you got real muscles, you gotta actually eat food.
Oh, well, we'll give you. Well, I mean, hey, on that note, we will give you your solo shot here, guy. Starting off this afternoon, day number 5 here, getting into the last kind of few hours here of the mentorship kind of coming to a close here, guys. So Javier, the experience here at the BDH, kind of rocking out.
Yes, sir.
What do you think?
My last shift, guys. My last shift. Hopefully not. But man, super excited to be here again. Shout out to PW. Shout out to the BDH for having me here. It's been a fantastic time with D-Money and Ginger. Definitely gonna implement a lot of what I've learned throughout the week. Man, I can't believe it's Friday. This week literally flew by.
It's crazy, right?
Just flew by.
Yeah. What a week, chat, right? I mean, it has, I agree. I think it has flew by, right? So kind of crazy how that kind of works. But yeah, I mean, it has been an eventful week, guys. We've had a lot of things on the agenda that we've covered, from stop losses to mental mind state kind of going into the trading day, trading plan. I mean, a lot of things that we've talked through, and we'll see what we get into here for the last kind of few hours kind of coming to a close here. So I do see on the market, in the market chat, if you kind of notice here, price is starting to kind of push back up, right? This is not exactly kind of bearish price action, right? This looks bullish, like we're trying to get some kind of retracement kind of formed out, right? So if you guys remember, we had an example on the 30-minute chart that we showed of a triple bottom kind of forming on yesterday's price action, chat. So if you look here now, it doesn't look that way yet on the 30-minute, obviously, but you do see some bottoming out, right? And somebody had a question on the morning show in regards to like, how do you know if the reversal has started to kind of creep into the market? Well, you got a bottom here, you got another bottom, you got another bottom, guys. So it looks like we're trying to get some kind of pushback up here, maybe towards that 29,580 level. Could be a level of interest for the bulls if this thing starts to kind of play out the way that it's looking, right? Some kind of recovery here, guys. I'm actually looking for the possibility here of a long, guys, just because of what we're seeing. Maybe we're getting up here to like 492, chat, right? I mean, I think you have to kind of keep that level in the back of your mind, that looks like we're trying to pop here. So I'm going to try be trying a quick long here. Wow, and already up. So this is crazy, guys. So can we get up here to like 502? I don't know, chat, right? I was up about 10 points right away. That's the kind of day that it's been, right? You got to kind of react quick here, but I'm looking to see if we get a push up to at least 488. So let me kind of move that down. I think that will be the level of interest, maybe 488. At least 10 points here, guys, to open up the afternoon session, right? So see the momentum kind of building to the upside. Doesn't look bearish, it looks bullish. There's a 10-point push. If you took the long, you got paid there, guys. Can we get a few more points here to the upside? Maybe a 15-point trade or so. See if we got the juice kind of going into the afternoon session. You had 10 points. Feel free to take profit, right? But we definitely had the banger there, 10-point trade, getting a bit of a pullback. So need to kind of see how this thing plays out now, right? So I do think there's more upside coming. Obviously, we've had a lot of downside kind of pressure stepping into the market. So 15-minute chart, you can kind of see it here, guys. Trying to target that top wick to possibly be hit. I don't know if it's going to be hit or not, but I want at least 15 points on the trade, right, to the upside here. There's 10 points again, guys. Can we get it? Can we get more upside here? Kind of trap some people trying to short this thing after a massive sell-off to the downside, but we're going to find out. So either way, you got a 10-point winner. Make no mistake about it. Can we get a little more? I'm not sure, but I'm definitely looking for it. Need the expansion here above that 14 on a 5-minute chart, guys, to kind of pick up for the continuation. There it is. Trying to push. New candle opening, guys. I got to watch this candle because I don't want it to pull back on me. There's 10 plus points. Can we get a push? All right, there it is. There's 15 points, guys. We will take that for the first trade. Make no mistake about it. So if you took the long, you got paid. Drop a W in the chat. Why not? You got to love it.
Let's go. The money came in hot.
Hey.
Fresh off lunch.
That's right.
Made a quick 200, 300.
Drop a W in the chat, guys. Hey, if you took it, you got paid. If you didn't, you got slayed because you were maybe waiting for something else, but that was not the move. So we clearly saw price trying to put in an attempt to get back to that 14 EMA, guys, and above it on the 5-minute chart. So that was the thought process. Pretty easy trade there. Little to no drawdown. We'll take it. Kind of starting off the afternoon session. So why not? Linnell 74, here I was waiting for you at 2 p.m. Yeah, we've been live here for a few minutes. We've been live for a few minutes, guys. So yeah, we got the party started a couple minutes early, guys, trying to get this party started. Javier had dropped a doobie in there. We were trying to get this stream started to get him out of here because it was a little strong. So you know, we had to do what we had to do here. So we started a few minutes early, chat. Make no mistake about it. So only a few minutes early though, chat. I think we started at like 151 or something, so nothing too crazy. So if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. We're trying to get to 1,000 likes. We had 2,000 likes plus on the morning show, so trying to keep that streak alive of 3,000 likes total for the day. Why not? Nothing wrong with pooping your pants. Oh man, like what? I think Ginger said that's a problem, and I think that is a problem. I think I gotta agree, guys. I don't think I'm on board with you on that. So I think we got to give you a timeout because you're trying to tell people that it's okay to take a poop in your pants. You're not a toddler, obviously. You're an adult, so you got a timeout here for trying to get people to do the poopy poop in their pants. So you got a minute timeout. Make no mistake about it. So that is the first timeout, chat, of the afternoon show. We knew it was coming. Somebody wanted to feel free here. He had a nice little trade there for 15 points, and all of a sudden they feel like they should tell us to take poops in our pants, apparently. So what has the world come to, chat? I don't know. I just know that we had a nice trade there. So if you weren't here for the morning show, guys, you definitely missed out. We had I want to say 7 trades that printed 25 points plus, guys, right, to the on that downside kind of move. So you definitely missed out. So make sure that you're locked and loaded here. We rock out Monday through Friday, no later than 9 a.m., guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification alerts. You'll get that when we go live. So here's the pullback, 29,412 right off of the EMA, right? So that has kind of been holding up all day. So it's pretty smart to kind of take profit before or right at that EMA, guys, because that level's been holding, right? If you kind of notice, we haven't really closed back above it and stayed above it for more than 1 or 2 candles during this crazy kind of downward projection here, chat. If you kind of look at it, right? Look at the market, right? You get back to the EMA, get some stalling, and then you get continuation down. So that EMA today is very strong, guys. Typically you see that on nice trend days, and that's clearly what's happening right now. So if you measure out the range of the current 5-minute candle, that is a 72-point pullback, chat, to the downside. Rejection right off the EMA. So need to be smart here. It's only 204. We already had a 15-point trade plus, so we will see what else we can frame here. So kind of going into the close of this candle.
Already a good trade and somebody on a timeout. It's gonna be a crazy session, huh?
Oh man, why not? So you got Javier over here throwing down a fruit snack, guys, and we are rolling here. So See what else we can frame. You got about 15 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle.
Nice rejection of the 14 EMA here.
So what would be the next move then, right? So if we got a rejection here, let's do a little pop quiz, guys, for Javier. What would be the next what's your thought process on a potential of a next move if you had that current the previous 5-minute candle just rejected off the EMA? What would you be looking for now?
So I would like a retracement, maybe like a small wick being formed on the 5-minute. I would really want us to see lower, breaking like the 370s.
So you're saying like down here?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, the bottom, those wicks,
I definitely would. If I want to go short again, I would definitely want those wicks to get ran for sure, for a confirmation that we're going lower. I'm trying to look at the 4-hour chart here.
Yeah, it's looking bearish here, chat. Like we're gonna get that flush here.
Exactly.
To be honest, to the downside. That's what it's looking like here, guys. I think we challenge these wicks, right? Because the previous candle was a bearish engulfing candle right off the EMA, so that's telling you that there's still bears present inside of this market, guys. So it's hard to want to get long with that reaction, right? But you know what's interesting, chat? If you notice here, this was a bearish engulfing candle as well. This was a bearish engulfing candle.
True.
And then you got a retracement back up, then another bearish engulfing. So we're going to get a retracement now back up and then another bearish engulfing candle. That's the question.
Yeah.
You're always looking for patterns, guys, in the market. And you're trying to join, obviously there's a lot of momentum down, but kind of interesting that we've had, right? Bearish engulfing, retracement, bearish engulfing. We get another retracement and then continuation down. We need to get back below 361, obviously, for more.
Exactly, yeah. Like if we get below 360, I would look for like 3 to 280 area. That's where I have that box. Would be the 280-ish if we get past 360.
All right, so let's see how this plays out, chat. You got the current 15-minute candle. It is super heavy right now. You got 7 minutes and 45 seconds left on that 15-minute candle. So we're about halfway through that 15-minute candle that opened up at 2 o'clock. So if you're just kind of doing a quick analysis, kind of overview of the 1-hour chart, we know that currently right now it is super bearish. You're kind of digging into the previous candle's wick. Got a long wick up there or down here, and you're digging into it. You got a very small top wick on the 1-hour candle. And then you look at the 4-hour chart. Well, we know that that's been cray with little Ray, guys, right? So a lot of selling pressure in the market to the downside. If you missed the morning session, we did cover this, that right, kind of mapping out the lows here. So if you kind of go from high to low from open last night, and you want to, you're trying to see like, okay, well, where are we at? Well, to be honest, kind of map this out from up here to where we're currently hanging out. We're down over 1,000 points, guys. So that's crazy. But that's what's happening in the market right now. This is a bleed out to the downside. And if you're like, okay, well, how low can we go? Well, we hit that box, and this is the next box, chat, on the 4-hour chart that could be at jeopardy of getting hit if this continues, right? You got to map it out, and you kind of know that we have a potential maybe to get down to 29,100 level, 134. Top of that box is right at 300, down to 129 or lower, right? So you're just looking to the left, and you're looking at the last time price had a reaction. There's also something here right at like 289. So
yeah,
that could be a level.
That's the level that I had written, the 289, 280 level.
So that's how you draw it out, chat. You map it out, and then you let price do its thing. So this is the 15-minute chart. Like I said, bearish, super bearish here. Kind of hanging out right below that box that got hit before, and you're looking to see if there's going to be some kind of continuation to the downside. So trading plan related, Javier. So we know it's day 5, and we kind of talked about, quite a few things, right? Coming to the market in the morning, mapping out the previous daily candle high and low. Right, measuring your stops, how much you're going to risk per trade, kind of mapping it out.
Yeah.
So anything else you think should be inside of a trading plan for the people out there kind of tuned into the show? Maybe they're new to trading and they're trying to kind of get this thing under control.
Basically, again, I know as soon as you start trading, as far as with me, I can only speak from my personal experiences that, you try to fast pace yourself, and you try big sizing and all this. Really try to like focus on small size, less blowing accounts. Again, have that whether you want to go 1-1 or 1-2, 1-3 for the RR. It's completely up to you, whatever your preference is. But it's just as far as having rules that you could write down some rules, and even if you don't follow them the first couple months or whatever the time frame may be, you will eventually start to follow those rules because you'll get burnt. You're gonna get burnt eventually. I know that that was one of the questions while I was here that they asked D is like, when do you stop blowing accounts? You'd never stop blowing accounts, but it's just the time, the accounts just get blown less and less and less. So if you're blowing 30 accounts in a month, you're gonna go down to blowing 25, and then you go down to blowing 20, and then that number will just keep getting smaller and smaller. That means you're progressing in this trading. So try your best to have those set of rules, apply those set of rules. And also, again, I touched up on this was yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it's huge to have something else besides trading going on in your life. Whether that's the gym, cars, art, music, whatever you're into, definitely have something else that you're not going to constantly, because when I was just 100% focused on trading, my life was not good, man, because I was like, man, I'm losing money. I'm really trying so hard to be profitable, and I just can't. I can't do it. And it was like a rabbit hole until you start.
Look out to the downside here, guys. I'm not trying to cut Javier off, but this thing is flush McGush here, right? So we could not kind of hold that momentum.
There's a 280 coming.
You put in that basically you put in that top wick here on the 5-minute chart at 396. Could not kind of get back above that previous candle's high. You got more selling pressure. Stepping in here, so keep in mind we got boxes drawn out here. The bottom of this current box is 288, guys. So I think there is more downside to come here. This thing is not over. Make no mistake about it, chat. We are flush McGush here. Back to the downside, chat, which is cray with little Ray. But it is. I mean, she gone. All right, go ahead, man. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cut you off, but I just had to call out what was happening.
You're good. So obviously those set of rules that I was speaking about, the going, stuff in your life, trying to do something else in your life besides 100% focusing and, revolving your whole life about trading, and then just continuously to get better, because, I understand that the first couple of years could be very hard, but I believe, if you stay consistent, you have faith, and you put in the work, man, it's gonna happen. And I'm sure D can be a testimony of that he never gave up, and he says it on the stream all the time. He never gave up, and look where he's at now, and how he's able to do what he's able to do. So all it is, man, just not giving up, showing up every day.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not always going to be peaches and cream, guys, right? So you're not always going to get it right from a trade standpoint. You're going to have off days. You're going to have losses. You're going to have all that. So, can you bounce back? Can you actually brush it off and come back when maybe you got family members or a girlfriend or a boyfriend telling you that maybe you need to hang up the cleats, so to speak, right? So, because they're looking out, they're trying to look out for you, because they're like, hey, you're not getting any money out of this. You haven't got a payout yet. So what's the point, right? They don't see the point. They don't see the value in it. But this is not a get rich quick
scheme,
kind of setup here, guys. So got to be mindful of that. All right, so 29,340, and I think there is that box down there, guys. 280 level is at jeopardy of getting hit here, chat. So if you kind of listen to the commentary, it's hard to think that you don't get paid here, because this is a flush McGush if I've ever seen one, guys. To the downside here, you're almost now you want some kind of pullback. If you didn't get short, you want some kind of pullback to kind of join the momentum to the downside, right, towards that 29,288 level. That's the bottom of this box, guys. Once we break that, you're looking for that 285, right, would be the top of the next box. Bottom of that box is 129. So there's still room. This is a bleed out, chat. Got multiple accounts that we've been kind of bouncing back and forth from, guys, on the bleed out here. Make no mistake about it. So this is another account now that's currently up $1,865. We're just basically bleeding them dry here. We're going to take what we can get because as a momentum trader, guys, you got to take advantage when the market's kind of moving like this, right? Because these days don't happen, as we all know, all the time. So that is another account that's up $1,800 plus. So she gone.
There it is, 280.
All right, so there's the box. Got hit. I mean, no retracement, guys. Just a straight drop here, right? So that's another box that got hit here, and you're not even having time to kind of react to your chat. You just got to trade what's on the chart right now. This is a bleed out, right? So got this one here sitting at 2165. We're just taking a bleed out here. Make no mistake about it.
280 level.
So yes, that is correct. So the box got hit, chat. That's another one, right? Which we had. Maybe we got to get the DJ Khaled sample going on here, right? Another one. Because that is another box that got hit, chat. You had the box up here that got hit. You had this box that got hit. That's the third box today that got hit, chat. Because when price is in momentum, it is going to continue and kind of go to the next potential support level to get tested, guys. Price moves higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? If it's trending, and it's going to move in between support and resistance areas. That's just how price works. So as you can see, that's the third box today that got hit. We had the other day, I think we had 6 or 7, maybe even more boxes. We had a crazy amount that got hit, chat. So it is kind of crazy how that works, but it does. And now you're kind of waiting to see. And yes, now FOMO was a topic of discussion for the mentorship, chat. We've had that right multiple times. We had the kind of like FOMO topic, and yeah, this could cause some FOMO right now because maybe you missed the morning session and you're disappointed, or maybe you came during lunch session and you're kind of looking at the market like, man, the market's down over 1,000 points. It's impossible that it can keep going down, and then you're taking longs trying to kind of pick a bottom. And unfortunately right now, that is not the move, chat, right? So if you miss shorts off of the EMA, nothing wrong with being patient, trying to see if we get some kind of retracement, guys, back up and then continuation down, right? But look at the bleed out basically from the 14 EMA, guys, that rejection. I mean, that is another 172 points down.
And like you said, you asked me, man. And that, kind of told you that before we, when you asked me about what I thought about the market, was that.
Yeah.
That it, so to that 280 level.
Yeah, we just put a low here at 275, right? 275.75. So I mean, there's nothing. I know, guys, that people are like, man, this is crazy. Yeah, it is. But I mean, who wants to get long right now? Now, is this a reactionary level? We don't know yet, guys, right? You look at the daily chart, we don't know yet if this is going to be a reactionary level right back up. Not sure, guys. Right now, if you haven't heard the news, you got 50% off Lucid accounts, guys, using the code PW. 2 accounts, 50% off using the code PW. You guys know that I love the flex accounts, right? So the flex accounts basically give you the most amount of flexibility, guys. I mean, it's literally in the name of the account. That's the reason why, because you got a lot of flexibility here. So you look at these flex accounts, guys. Those are the accounts that I'm trading here. Use the code PW. You got 50% off 2 accounts. After that goes to 30% off, guys. You got a profit target of $3,000. Right. Once you do that, you're funded. You got a 50% consistency rule. However, there is no consistency rule in the funded phase. This is strictly evaluation. So it takes you minimum 2 days to pass. There is no monthly fee here. Right. Once you're funded, like I said, no consistency in the funded phase. You got 5 days you need 5 days of $150 to qualify for a payout, guys, right? So $500 is the minimum payout. However, you're able to take out 50% of your total balance on a payout. So if you want to take out $500 as an example, you need to have $1,000 in your account, chat. So max loss limit of 2,000. There is no daily loss limit in the flex account. So that's the beauty of it. No daily loss limit, 5 days to pay out, no consistency rule. So you're really able to open that thing up and take advantage, chat, and not have to worry about, oh, I made too much money today, right? Because this is one of those days, chat, where I know I saw a lot of people in the chat earlier today, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 in profit, right? Because the moves have been crazy. So we had, I think I called out literally 7 or 8, probably 7 at least, 25 to 30 point trades during the morning show, chat. So this is one of those days where the consistency rule really kind of comes into play, right? So that's the Lucid Flex accounts. Now, if you're a degen, guys, and you want to pass in one day, well, you need the pro account, right? You need the 50K pro account. You got options here. You got 25K account up to 150K accounts, guys. So you got options there. So I just kind of tend to gravitate towards the 50Ks strictly because I feel like the profit needed to be made and the payout thresholds kind of is very close, right? So, however, on the pro account, really quick, you do have a daily loss limit of $1,200. There is, right? So you got to be mindful of that, guys. But you're able to pass in one day. So no consistency rule in the evaluation stage. Once you're funded, however, in the pro account, you do have a 40% consistency rule, chat. So just kind of keep that in mind with the DLL, right? So that's the difference there. However, 3 days to pay out. So a couple days quicker than Lucid Flex accounts. But you got obviously some consistency concerns there with 40%, which that's a lot, guys, right? 40% is not bad at all. It's actually really good. So you got a max loss limit of 2,000, DLL of 1,200. So Lucid Flex, 2 accounts, 50% off using the code PW. You know the vibes. Right back, we're just kind of hanging here now, guys, right? A lot of times after you get that drastic move in one direction, you will get kind of like some stall out and then you get continuation. It's 222. So the 15-minute candle, right? No top wick. 30-minute candle, you're kind of watching. Look how heavy that 30-minute candle is, guys, right? So it's hard to, it's kind of like, how low can we go? I mean, make no mistake about it.
Can you go?
There is still room, chat. But if you didn't enter short, what we kind of talked about off the EMAs with the rejection, right? You're getting short basically 125 points or so to 130 points away from that 14 EMA. So that can kind of become a danger zone, right? Because sometimes they're going to yoke price right back to the EMA. So if you're trying to short now, maybe your stop has to be the previous candle's high, right? Because if it breaks that previous candle high, you know that you don't want to be short anymore, right? Because if you look at on the way down, guys, you got a high up here, you got a lower high, you got another lower high. We didn't break the previous candle high, didn't break the previous candle high, didn't break the previous candle high, right? So the minute we break that previous candle's high, that could be an indication that this is going to be a stronger retracement, maybe back towards the 14 EMA, right? Sitting there at 29,389, chat. So got to be cautious of it, right? That 30-minute candle is going to close out. Maybe they need a bottom wick kind of being formed here, and then you get the next 30-minute candle opens up, pushes up, forms some kind of top wick, and then it expands lower to the downside, chat. So we'll see. So we'll drop a poll here in about a minute, right? This is Javier's last poll, guys. We got to make it a good one because it's Javier's last poll as far as his thoughts going into Power Hour. That's right.
What could the final poll be?
How do you calculate? So real quick, how do you calculate the boxes on the 4-hour chart? Yeah, it's pretty simple. You go to the 4-hour chart and you go to the 4-hour chart and you're looking to the left, guys. We know that we're in a pretty strong downtrend right now, right? So you look to the left and you're looking for times where price has had a reaction back the opposite direction, right? You're looking for a bearish and bullish candle like here. This was the first one that we drawn out this morning that got hit, right? So you see how where my arrow is and the cursor, the last time price kind of dipped down here to the 29,763 level, you had to push right back up, right? That's what you're looking for. That's basically, that tells you that was a support area, that area could act as support and we bounce back up, right? So that's why that's a take profit area and or a target area, because price will tend to go back and retest support and resistance, guys, right? And you're looking for reactions at those levels. So you literally look to the left, you're looking for like a bearish and bullish kind of support, kind of bottoming out, price action being put in. You map it out based off the wicks here, right? And you draw it across. Same thing I did down here, same thing I did up here. So that's how you map it. I'm up $7,000 today. Thank you, D Money. I love you. Hey, Tones and High 308. Okay. Hey, congrats. You did all the work. I don't hit buy or sell for you, so I'm happy for you. You did all the work. Congrats. That's great with Lil Ray. Nicola, this is so hard to watch because I feel like I'm missing out. Why? So have you not taken any trades? I mean, I've literally, you had a 15 plus point trade. I called out probably 7 or 8 25 to 30 point trades. Yep. Right. So what are you missing out on? I'm just being honest. Right. I'm literally, you got boxes mapped out on the chart. We just hit another, this is the third basically box that we've hit, guys, to the downside. I'm telling you that I don't see a reason to be looking for longs. What exactly are you missing? Right? So I get it, right? 5-minute candle opens up and it drops down 50, 60 points, and that's FOMO, right? That's fear of missing out, guys. We talked about that during the mentorship. You're not going to catch every move, but I think it goes through the box. Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could. I mean, it very well could, chat. Remember, the boxes are just simply levels being mapped out. We've already crashed through 2 of the boxes already on the 4-hour chart, chat, right? We broke through this box up here. We broke through this box. Do we break through this box? Right? I don't know. We don't know yet. We're inside of it right now. It wouldn't surprise me because there's a lot of selling pressure in the market, chat. I would not be surprised if we break through 29,128.
It was crazy.
So, I mean, 29,000 is obviously a nice even number, chat, which is basically a psychological number. So make no mistake about it. DB making plenty monies. Yeah. I mean, guys, I mean, Fresh Cash Friday. I mean, I think, it's hard for me. We saw, chat, we saw some P&Ls being posted in the chat. There was a ton of people that posted some crazy profit numbers, so I know 100K. That people are taking it. I'm not trading futures, but D-Money gives me a lot of faith and confidence on my trades, LOL. Hey, yeah, I got you. Hey, well, I mean, whatever worked for you. I'm up 14,000. Nice. Javi, you find you like corn dogs. There you go. There it is. Let's get his solo shot for the reaction, guys. Clearly he's happy that you put that in there. I don't know why you're laughing about it.
I am not. Stop making stuff up.
Well, you're smiling. No. I mean, what do you? You're not frowning. You're smiling. So, did we miss something, chat? I mean, is he not? Is he not smiling here? So,
what is that? Like a bomb emoji or something too with it? Jeez, they put effort into it, huh?
Jason said there's nothing wrong with loving some corn dogs. Yeah. Hey, as long as that's not directed at me, we're not going to give you a timeout because it's directed at Javier. So.
You sure Javi isn't Broly, man? I am not, sir.
Nora, here's Nora, guys. Nora 7501. Wow, is Javier married? Here we go with the love connection.
What a way to close out my last shift, huh?
Oh man, is Javier married? That's what Nora 7501. So Nora, we are you a male or a female? We got to double check because somebody tried to throw D money for a loop the other day, guys.
Oh yeah, you got
catfished. We don't know if you're a male or female. I don't know if Javier. I don't know what his preference is. I'm just being honest. I haven't questioned him on it. He might not care, but D money definitely does. So, hey. We'll give you another solo shot. And Nora 7501, there he is. Take a look. She said that she is a female from Sweden. So we got KC Futures in the house. What up?
We got Hingle McCringle, Nora back up. He's mine. Wow.
Hingle McCringle. Yeah, Hingle McCringle definitely sounds like a male name, guys, right? I mean, am I missing something?
Are you a male or a female? Are you a male or a female? Please clarify.
Yeah, the chat's getting rowdy. This is
It is only 2:30 here, and we're getting crazy.
The Latin lover. Okay. B Kim. Is it B Kim Mariah? Y'all can have him. I want D money. So are you? So the question is, B Kim Mariah, are you a female or a male? We don't know. We're trying to clarify here, guys.
Anything's possible in the BDH.
Man, it looks like you're a female. So. Shout out to you.
We hope so.
Yeah, she's a female. Yeah, she's a female. Yeah. So shout out to B Kim. Hey, what up? How are you? We are rocking and rolling here, chat. Oh man. Well, I mean, what do you do here, guys? Right? Prices moving. Look at 5280 NQ Trader. Is this what swing trading means? LOL. Oh, man. Hey, D-Money, I want to send you some homemade donuts. I put the holes in them myself. Yeah. Astro. Whoa.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're going to. That is definitely a 5-minute timeout. We don't know what has happened here, chat. We know that sometimes, people start feeling free. And it's unreal, chat. That we get to that point in the show at some point every day, it feels like, for D-Money, right? So you get a couple good trades rolling. We know that we've had probably 7 or 8 30-point banging trades today, and then just had a 15-point banger. You got more downside here, and all of a sudden people are literally kind of feeling free here, and a lot of that is unsolicited advances coming from the guys in the chat. So we got to clarify that, guys. D-Money does not rock with the guys, so
it's questionable.
To everybody else, to each his own. Javier, I don't know about Javier. I mean, now Javier is, who knows?
We know.
Oh no, we don't. No, we don't. We don't know. Don't try to say I know, because I don't know. So he's trying to get me to agree, guys. I'm not agreeing. I'm agreeing to disagree here. So more downside stepping into the market, guys. 29,130. This is crazy, chat, right? So if it literally if it literally kind of continues here, you're looking for that 100 level to get taken out. 100. It is just flush McGush. There's really no. I know somebody said that they're frustrated or something because they're kind of watching this bleed out. Well, I mean, you can always get short. Your stop is above the previous candle's high. I mean, I think that's how you got to play it, guys. I mean, right? I mean, until otherwise, we know that the box. You got room to the bottom of the box. If this bleed out continues, I mean, you're talking from here roughly 86 points, guys, just to the bottom of the box. Right? So it's 233. This is a new 30-minute candle. You would love some kind of push back up, in my opinion, when you got a range of the previous 30-minute candle that's actually 250 points, guys, right? Like, you would love some kind of push up. Form a deeper, or I guess a longer, like, top wick, right? Push up, dig into the previous candle's body, and then you get the expansion back to the downside. So the reactionary kind of rejection back to the downside. So we'll have to see how this plays out. If you haven't already, guys, do us a solid, hit the like button. We got to keep the streak alive here, guys, of 1,000 likes for the afternoon show. More bleed out, just kind of coming into the market. This is crazy, man. So you're looking for the bottom of that box, guys, I think, to get hit. And we'll see if that plays, but I mean,
dun, 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 dun.
So far it has been playing out. You will want a deeper pullback to kind of get that continuation, but 29,226.
Will we get that pullback? Let's see.
I think we get some. I mean, you know, it would be shot that we don't get something. That 30-minute candle, guys, previous 30-minute candle is super, kind of like super bullish, but, you know, it hasn't been giving you that. See, you know, I think the frustration chat for some people is that it's not giving you deep pullbacks. It's giving you pullbacks, but it's not deep, right? And you're expecting, maybe you want, I should say, a deep pullback, but it might not give you a deep pullback. It could give you a shallow pullback in the continuation. All right, so if you map this out here, 227 as an example, guys, would be like a stop loss area if you're trying to get short, trying to target more downside here, right? And then you measure that thing out. You're looking for 15, 20 points maybe to the downside, as this thing just flushes with no regards for human life on the bull side, chat. I think that's the move there for a quick 10-pointer or so. Let's see, and that would have played 15 seconds. All right, so 8:34.
Getting some reaction back to the upside. Let's see.
We'll see how it works out, guys, right? Bottom wick put in here. Lower high so far, 3 minutes left. The deeper you kind of get inside of this box, it gets a little trickier, guys, right? But this 1 hour candle is telling you that, I mean, get short and close your eyes, right? That's just the kind of day it's been, guys. Put your stop in and let it ride, right? But you know, will we get some kind of retracement? I don't know. We got to find out. We're gonna drop a poll here to get Javier kind of sweating, chat. So let's drop the poll in the chat. How you better make it good, D. Power hour.
You better make it good.
Yeah, we got to give you some solo shots here, man, to get your screen time in.
What you got for me? What you got for me?
Let's see.
Let's see. %100% of the chat says D Money can't hit a free throw. Let's go.
Here we go. Yeah, this guy's trying to. Sir, you don't have the. You're not changing the chat here, buddy. So I mean, nice try.
I think I got a couple people with me. Well,
I mean,
look at that. BK Morrow. Javi has been delight all week. Come on.
Hey, you can have a couple with you, but a couple's not gonna get it done when you got thousands that are here. So we're gonna make this. We gotta make this one a good one, chat.
Shout out to Ariel. Shout out to Javier. He was an excellent guest. Come on.
Yeah, shout out to Javier. I agree.
Let me feel all the love, chat. Let me enjoy my last hour in here.
Oh, I agree, guys. All right, so let's see. That's why we're trying to give you your solo shot, buddy, so you can soak it all up. But
I love you guys. I love the chat. It's been an honor to be here and doing this with the BDH guys. It really has. Appreciate all the love. I really do. Best guest trading. You've been great, Javier. Thank you. I really tried. I really did. Corn Dog Marius. So this guy's the best right here. Javier was the second coolest guest. The best guest is D Money. Yeah, but I don't think he's a guest anymore. I think he's a permanent resident here.
right, guys. So we got make no mistake about it. He was doing a lot of talking there, trying to get D Money on focus on the poll. But make no mistake about it, chat. We got the poll rocking and rolling here. So this is your 3 o'clock power hour poll. Get your vote in. Get your vote in, chat. Right.
Oh,
so
God, I'm not liking how this is turning out. This looks looking bad.
Look at the reaction there, chat. This is priceless reaction here. He's getting a little nervous. The numbers keep going in his direction here. So you got 3 options. Make no mistake about it, guys. If you voted for Javier, so hey, you got 3 options here: pump, dump, or the third option is Javier clogged the toilet. So get your vote in, guys, and I will happily confirm that he did clog the toilet here. So 60% of the chat feels that he clogged the toilet up here. That is correct. We had to get a plumber in here, guys. Ginger had to call a plumber, chat, to the BDH to get this thing pumped out. And we were very concerned that we weren't going to be able to start the stream. But it was very, very interesting. So drop your turds in the chat for Javier, guys.
No.
We had to get a plumber in here
Don't
literally
do that.
to get this thing pumped out. So shout out to Javier. And obviously the chat is well in tune with what's going on, because 60% of the chat so far are pretty confident that he clogged that toilet. So that is what it is, chat. D Money did not vote. I did not put my vote in, but I am literally just reporting what the chat is saying here, guys. And that is exactly what happened. So unreal, guys, that he is sitting here putting on a front to you guys, and he know that he clogged that toilet. So
that is incorrect.
Oh man,
false statements, guys. I don't know. That's crazy.
Well, I mean,
60%. Come on, man.
Pretty good at math, guys.
Really, guys?
And that's over 250 people that have voted that you clogged that toilet, sir. So unfortunately,
I was having such a good time enjoying the love, and then this happens.
I mean, yeah, it's got to be short-lived. That is correct. That is correct, because the chat doesn't forget.
Come on.
The chat does not forget. So
come on, man.
You gotta love it.
You couldn't have let me have 5 minutes of love.
Oh, you had 5 minutes of love before the poll came out, sir. So all right, so we're getting ready. We're ramping up here, chat. We're getting ready for Power Hour. Make no mistake about it. If you haven't already, do us a solid. Hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed, you know the vibes. So we're here rocking out. You got more downside creeping back in as we I mean, as we talked about, chat. You got the bottom of the box, 29,125. This thing is refusing to kind of go higher here. So more bleed out. Kind of in full effect here, chat. This is Cray with Lil Ray Ray. So quite the bleeder.
Here comes that 100 level.
Yeah, we're approaching that level, chat. I mean, make no mistake about it, right? It looks pretty convincing that we're gonna head down there. You got a ton of time left. The scary part for the bulls, you got a ton of time left here on this current candle, right? We know that you know, you got 2 hours and 17 minutes here, guys. So that is a ton of time for this party to keep going. So make no mistake about it, right? The bottom of that box is in jeopardy of getting hit here. So what other questions, chat? Let's make sure that we answer those. We got the poll rolling. Make sure you get your vote in. But we want to make sure that we kind of wrap this thing up on a high note in regards to your questions being answered in the chat. We'll try to answer as many as we can, guys. If we skipped over you, it's not on purpose. It's not, anything intentional. I mean, we're just trying to answer them as they come through. We might miss a few here and there. So drop your questions in the chat from a mentorship standpoint. We'll keep the party going.
Man, this thing is nasty.
D Money, at what % does it halt or trigger? Yeah. I mean, the crazy part is that, why don't they do that when the market's, it's like, it's only when it's, I don't know the percentage now, guys, because they actually adjusted it before, right? They've halted it before. Make no mistake about it. They've halted it before. I mean, you can Google it and get the answer. We'll try to Google that real quick. Somebody probably knows automatically in the chat the halt percentage.
150.
Let's see. Somebody will probably drop it before I'm able to pull it up, because they know the percentage. 7%. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right, guys. What a bloodbath. I mean, it is. You're getting close to that box getting hit, chat. And if you got FOMO, well, I mean, even if you had FOMO, guys, you would have got paid, right? Because I mean, it just keeps going and going and going. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So yeah, 29,150 was the low of the current candle. Here's a new 5-minute candle opening up. Will we push up, form some kind of top wick, and then expand lower here, guys, to the downside? Kind of trap some people here, chat, right? I think so. I think we get a retracement here. Got an account that we ran up here, guys, right? So this account is up here in the session. You got over $3,000 now. So we're up $3,175 on this account. What a crazy kind of session here, even with the continuation to the downside, right? Just kind of talking you guys through some of these setups as well. To the bottom of that box, right? I think it's a high probability that we hit it. So there is no kind of end in sight here. So we've had quite the day with some crazy kind of bearish momentum in the market. Nothing kind of slowing this thing down. The bears are getting literally liquidated. It seems like it's not stopping anytime soon. So we'll see what happens at 3 o'clock, because we know that a lot of times you will get some kind of reversal. You know, is that the play? We don't know, but we will definitely find out here.
Rebel Trader Javier, forgive me if you answered this already. How many trades do you take on a typical day? Do you stop even though you took red trades once your number of trades is reached? Yeah, so I spoke a little bit about that. I usually try to go 1 to 3 trades, and that's it. As far as like if you take a loser and then you trade again, that's really depending on how I feel. Like I said, it's been a process, man. It really has been a process of being able to evaluate my emotions, my decision making, because just like we said earlier in the conversation, it's like going from blowing 30 accounts in a month to blowing 10 accounts or 20 accounts, and the number just gets smaller and smaller. So, but definitely less trades for me has been a huge game changer. Not trading 10 trades a day, just taking one solid, a solid setup 1 to 3 times a day. And I copy trade, so I tend to be very careful with that, because I have noticed that the more I trade, the less accurate I get. That's something that I've noticed. So for me, I could take 1 to 3 solid setups and I'll live with that. But again, it's a progress. It's a process. It's not. I could still get tilted. I don't know if you ever stop getting tilted when you trade, but definitely you want to slow down the tilting, because that just ruins you as a trader. Javier / D Money, what's your account size and contract size? So I trade 50K accounts and 1 to 2 contracts. Rarely do 2 contracts, but sometimes.
Yeah, I typically trade same with me, guys. You guys know that, right? I literally trade 1 to 2 contracts. You rarely see me kind of size up, but if I'm super confident and the stop loss makes sense, then I might try to venture. What do you know, chat? There is the level, right? We just got to the bottom and broke out of the box here. So just total bleed out session for NQ here. So 4-hour chart, you're kind of looking to the left and you're like, okay, what's the next level? Well, I think you got to put us now 29,000, guys, right? So 29,000 would be the next level, right? Just because of the psychological number, you map out 29,000 here. That would be the next potential level. And then if we break that, you're looking for this level down here to kind of play out. So
Trump speaks at 3 too.
Yeah. Well, that will put us down to like 860, guys. 28,860, right? So I think 29,000 level now you're looking, because we're within like 120 points or so. But quite the move here, chat. This is a bleed out if we've ever seen one.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Oh no, they're not kidding you.
We're talking about 1,300 points so far. 1,300 point.
Yeah, we haven't had one of these bleeders in a while, guys. Right?
Like that's what I was looking for.
It's been all kind of one directional, right? Doesn't matter what news comes out. It's all of a sudden we're still pumping. So we are clearly having a deeper retracement here, and this thing is not slowing down anytime soon, guys. So we'll see how this plays out. Make no mistake about it. If you haven't already, guys, do us a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know the vibes. We're out here rocking out with Javier, having a good time, guys. Shout out to Javier for being a good sport. We had to just got some jokes kind of going in and out, guys, right? Got to play off of it and whatnot. So he's being a good sport as well. Hopefully he's taking a lot from the mentorship. Hopefully you guys maybe you learned something new, guys, right? I hope that's the case, that you were able to pick up on something maybe new, maybe a question that you had kind of lingering that you wanted to, to bring up in the chat. Hopefully we kind of, dabbled into that a little bit. And if, like I said, if there's other questions, you're able to drop that in the chat. We'll see if we can get to it. So time for long walks on the beach, I guess. Well, apparently you're going to be doing that with Javier. So we're going to finalize the poll here, guys, just so you can kind of see the results here really quick.
Dang, 51%.
That is right,
Come
sir.
on,
so
man.
power hour pump or dump, 19% feel like we're going to pump, 30% feel like we're going to continue to dump to the downside. And what do you know? You got 51% of the chat saying that Javier definitely clogged that toilet. So that's the poll here. We're going to finalize it, and you'll see that coming across your poll there. So that's the results in the chat.
Come on, man. It was good enjoying the love for a little bit.
Polls never lie. That is correct. I mean, you got to go with what the people are saying. Was it a triple flusher? Oh, man. Guys, apparently it was more than a triple flusher, because if you were able to get it down, it didn't, you're good to go. And apparently we had a bit of an overflow in there, guys. I don't know what was going on, and I was a little nervous today because he went back and got Chipotle, chat. He was adamant about getting Chipotle today. So he was super adamant about getting Chipotle, right? So the beans, the rice, and all that.
Hey, I don't even get beans on my burrito.
Well, that makes it worse, sir. Maybe you should stick to it. You got to be lean and meat around here. So I don't know. All right. Well, we clearly see what's going on here, guys. Just continuation to the downside, right? So you got this 1 hour candle getting ready to close out. I'm very curious to see how it closes. Do they get a deeper kind of like retracement here to the downside? We'll see, chat. Got the poll that just came out for power hour. If you are NBA fan,
that's right. We got
we're
the game
gonna get
tonight.
You rolling here
Yes,
because
sir.
you got the Spurs and the Knicks tonight, chat. We know that that's going on tonight at 8:30. Make no mistake about it.
We're gonna go watch the game tonight, D.
What was that?
Where are we gonna go watch the game tonight?
Oh, I'm watching the game with my daughter, man. I got my daughter tonight, bro.
Nice.
So remember, I got my daughter. I got pick her up today. Got her tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday night. So we got an NBA poll coming through the chat. Make no mistake about it, guys. So if you are an NBA fan, get your vote in. Who do you got tonight? Because we need to know who to bet against, right? So in all honesty, maybe I'll go to Kalshi and drop a bet there. But you got game 2 coming up tonight, guys, right? The series right now is 1-0. You got the Knicks that pulled that thing out. That was a very interesting game. I feel, a little disappointed, to be honest, because I thought San Antonio had it in the bag, chat, and they did not. So, right, they couldn't pull through. So, shout out to Brunson. He was able to kind of get that thing done. I think I felt, had the momentum kind of going into the end of the game, and that was the game changer, to be honest. So, game 2, obviously, it is in San Antonio, chat. So, they got one more shot here to kind of even this thing up, going back to, I should say, New York, because it'll be the first time there for the series. So, who you got? We need to know, chat. Drop it in the chat. Let's see.
I can't see the poll.
How you guys are rolling here. So Yeah, you got to pull there. So right now you got 59% feeling like the Spurs are gonna win. 42% feeling like it's gonna be the Knicks. So we'll see. I'm hoping that the Spurs win. I mean, guys, I wouldn't mind if the Spurs won this thing, but I'm not opposed to New York either. Like I said on the morning show, guys, it's been 50. I think, don't quote me on this, because somebody that's a Knicks fan out there, they're gonna correct me, right? But I know it's 50 plus years since the Knicks have won an NBA championship, chat. So either way, it's a feel-good story, and I think it's a good series. I'm happy that OKC is not in it, so I think it'll be closer than a lot of people kind of think or realize. So
I tell you what, though, if the Spurs lose today, man, they're in a deep hole. They have to win. It's like losing 2 games at home. That's tough.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's tough to come
back.
And
they had that game, in my opinion. They just had to close it out. Right? They couldn't stop. They stopped. Brunson just kept driving in, doing layups, guys. I'm like, what is going on? Like, he's
playing disgusting, man.
This is crazy. This looks like a waterfall. Yeah, you're right. I mean, to the downside. I mean, clearly, chat, it is a lot of momentum here. Flush McGush to the downside.
I feel like eventually we're going to get a bazooka just straight up.
Yeah, but now keep in mind, guys, so Javier's saying that he thinks we're going to get a bazooka. I mean, we could easily, right? I'm not opposed. But keep in mind, chat, there is also Sunday Night Open, right? What does that entail? Because since we fill that gap from like the 22nd, I think somebody put her to 24th, do we shoot back up here, kind of gap up for a stronger retracement and then get the continuation down, right? So you measure out the move so far today here on the daily candle, right? I mean, you're down over 1,300 points, chat, right? I mean, that's just what it is. Total range, I mean, right? Total range, 1,300 points. So we'll see how this plays out. Getting ready for Power Hour. You got less than 4 minutes left. And we're going to get this party started. Expect Monday to be crazy. Yeah, everybody's talking about that as well, chat, right? Monday, you got the IPO for SpaceX, right, chat? So, yeah, you could probably definitely expect some volatility going on in the market on Monday as well. So, Sunday night, probably, and Monday. Sunday night, Globex Open might be interesting, so we'll see.
There it is.
All right, there's a pullback here, kind of in play. 5-minute chart. You're starting to get some kind of reaction here to the upside, guys.
Could this be a trap?
A lot of selling pressure. Look how many candles, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 or 13 candles there, selling pressure. So, yeah, you would have to think that we're going to get some kind of retracement here to the upside, maybe to that 14 EMA, guys, going into the close of the 1 hour candle. Very interesting here. So we'll see how this plays out. What other questions, guys? We got about an hour before we wrap up the mentorship. So we want to make sure that you are dropping your questions in the chat. We're getting ready for Power Hour here. Keep the questions flowing. We'll try to get to them as quick as possible here.
Javier, where are you from? I am from Colombia. Born in Colombia, but what?
Looking at the chat, man. It's crazy. They said bazookas are only in the toilet. Well, thank God they're actually out of the toilet, guys, now, right? We had the plumber come in and got us taken care of. So they're no longer, thank God, in the toilet. So.
What part of Colombia? Bogota.
Expect Monday to be crazy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, chat. We know we got the SpaceX IPO coming up here on Monday. Make no mistake about it.
Did Javi end up taking out Ginger? That is my lunch buddy. Ginger is my lunch buddy.
Somebody said, guys, retail traders do not move the market, the futures market. Get the idea of us mattering out of your minds. Funds move the market. Yeah, I mean, you're correct on that, Fun John, right? That's not what I'm stating, guys. I'm stating that there's going to be a lot of volatility because, make no mistake about it, we know that there's a lot of fun. I mean, when you look at the valuation of SpaceX, that's not retail, guys, with that crazy evaluation, right? Valuation of that stock. So there will be a lot of volatility, though. Either way, more than likely on Monday from that. But we'll see how that plays out, chat, right? But yeah, we don't – remember, chat, if you're trading prop firms, number one, you're not even moving the market anyway because you're trading, simulated funds unless you're on a live account. And even with that, your capital size is not going to move the market more than likely, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. The rich girl and others keep saying people are selling to buy SpaceX, and that's just silly. Well, I mean, the thing is, we don't know, chat, right? We know that there was a lot of downside that was kind of sitting down here on the chart. So if you look at the monthly chart, guys, look at the size of the previous monthly candle, right? So in hindsight here, look at all the upside that we basically had, right? So maybe it was time for a retracement. That's just what it is. Everything kind of evens itself out. The weekly candle, look at the weekly, look how many weeks we've been green, guys, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 8 or 9 out of the last 10 or 12 weeks, we've been green or so. So that is also, you got to there's been a lot of kind of bullish momentum in the market, guys. And a lot of times the market has to retrace, right? Kind of get some more energy to go higher, get some liquidity to go higher, right? Even if we're going to push higher. So pullbacks are always going to happen. They're always going to exist, chat. Your job as a trader is to basically try to kind of capitalize on the movement. That's all. So, all right, we're in power hour here. Will we get some kind of push back up, or are we going to get continuation here? To the downside, guys, that's the question. So we're kind of hanging out here, 29,155. We'll have to see how this thing kind of plays out. How come Jerome is on the thumbnail but hasn't made an appearance at all this week?
Oh, he was here.
Conrad 702. Well, unfortunately, where were you this morning? Because Jerome was in the building, unfortunately for me, but good for you. So sounds like not good for you because you missed it. So Jerome, unfortunately, was here this morning, guys, and he took a trade on my account. Looks like he had a winner. I came in this morning, and my account was up like 10 points. So apparently Jerome took a trade. So you missed that on stream. You're able to go back and rewatch after the show today, the morning show. Jerome was in the building, guys. Made no mistake about it. We also rallied up in a straight line for like 8,000 points. The pullback on that kind of movement are usually dramatic like this. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Fun John, right? Yeah. I mean, at some point, you're going to get some kind of retracement, guys. That's just what it is. The market doesn't move in a straight line. The market moves in waves, right? So you're going to get pushes up. You're going to get retracements. You'll get continuation, all that. So that's just how it works. So 29,143 kind of hanging out down here. And we'll see if this thing pushes up, right? A lot of times you do get reversals kind of going into the close, guys, or the close up higher time frame candles, right? A lot of times you get that reversal. And what just happened now, price action wise, we talk about the mentorship, guys. We talked about this so many times this week. You got a huge bearish momentum candle. The next candle opens up. It tries to push into that bottom wick of the previous candle, and then it ascends higher, guys, right? It tries to push up. Maybe back towards 283, right? That wouldn't be surprising if we get some kind of like recovery kind of going on here.
Yeah.
You're very far away from the 15-minute EMA, but you're right at 254, right, for the 5-minute EMA. So maybe we get back up there and retest 29,250 area. Could be a level of interest for the bulls, trying to kind of get some kind of recovery going. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Had a great day trading. Done for the week. Thank you, D Money and D Javier. Enjoy the weekend. Hey, Boomer Trader, you have a good weekend as well.
Hope you have a good weekend, brother. Thank you for tuning in.
I feel like this will fall I feel like this fall will jump back up in 1 hour on Monday. I mean, anything's possible. I mean, we're all gonna find out, chat. I see Bitcoin dropping as well. Right? There's a lot of things, guys, kind of going on right now, right? You got Bitcoin dropping. So if you look at the kind of index here, right? This is Coin Market Cap, guys. You got the fear and greed index here at extreme fear, right? So there's a lot of kind of hesitation right now, even in obviously the crypto market and all that, which you can trade on Warbucks, obviously, guys, right? warbucksbtc.com. Make no mistake about it. So let's see. Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin right now, chat, it has dropped to 59,330. Wow, it's at 59K, guys. Wow. So Bitcoin is flush McGush here. I'll be honest, guys, I'm trying to build a position here. So I hate to say that if you are not and you're trying to whatever, but Ethereum's at 1549, chat. Ethereum's at 1549. So trying to build a position, guys. So I want the bloodbath. I'm gonna be honest here. Try to average into some of this stuff here. So we'll see. $60,000 got broken. Yeah, 60,000 got broken, chat.
Silver Bane with the $5 tip. So D Money or Javier, why didn't you have one short running short on one of your accounts?
Yeah, that's always hindsight, right? I mean, I get it, guys. You don't know, because the reality is that you're human, chat, right? So, I mean, would it have been great? You could just let it, I mean, guys, I mean, yeah, it would have been great to let it run, let it ride, but you don't always get it. Don't always get it right, guys. But the good thing is, we've had multiple trade setups here, chat, right? It's not like we're sitting here.
Yeah.
You know, Javier, where are you at with your P&L? You were green earlier, right? So unless you took something
no,
secretly here that we heard some clicking and all that, but
I've traded 3 accounts today. One was 1,100, the other one 1,200, and now I'm $500 on one.
All right, so yeah, I mean, green is green, guys. Sometimes you gotta be, somewhat content here.
I mean, when was the last time we went over the 14 EMA on a 5-minute chart? Like never.
And right now, I mean, you can kind of see it, chat, right? Green is green at the end of the day, chat. You take what you can get here and you keep it pushing, right? It's Friday. We've had a ton of good setups here. It's hard to believe that you didn't make money, right? You didn't get paid if you even listening to the commentary, right? So we're not a signal service. We're not here to provide financial advice, but make no mistake about it. D-Money has been pretty accurate today with the breakdown of the market. So what do you think about copy trading? I think it's good if you are able to not focus so much on the P&L, guys. Let the trades play out, right? Some people get nervous because they're looking at so much size being put on, even though it's divided by the amount of accounts that you're trading, if that makes any sense, chat, right? Because you're technically, if you're copy trading 20 accounts, let's use that as an example, you're technically putting on 20 contracts, chat, right? But it's divided by 20 accounts, so it's 1 contract per account, right? Some people can't stomach to watch that because they're like, man, I can't, I don't even want to look at it. So maybe you need to go smaller, right? It just depends on where you're at in your trading journey. Everybody's at different kind of pit stops, guys, in their trading journey, right? Some people just started. Some people have been trading for a long time. Some people have gotten a ton of payouts. Some people have never received the payout. Some people are getting close to getting a payout, right? It's like right there for you. So you know, it just depends on you being comfortable or not. Here's a push right back down, guys. Rejection off of 29,200 for another rejection. This thing is refusing to kind of, you know, the bears are refusing to go away here, chat. Easiest way to put it, right? The bears are not going away here quietly, guys. They are basically saying that they're here for the long haul, and they're not gonna. They're not going away.
They want to keep going, bro.
She gone. So, all right. Well, the next candle opens up here in about 28 seconds, 5-minute chart. This is a new 1-hour candle, guys. It has put in a very small top wick, right? Very small top wick of about 20 points, and we're already kind of getting that selling pressure, stepping back into the market. So let's see how this next candle opens up. Will it open up here, form some kind of top wick and give us an expansion lower, right? You need this level to break. You need 97 to break, and I think we're down to 29,000, chat. So
29K, yep, that's what I got too. Gabriella is asking, where do we buy a shirt like Javier's? I think this is it platforms only?
Yeah, we can drop the link here, guys. Yeah, it's on the site. So Ginger's gonna drop the link here, chat. In here, you're able to take advantage. We got a ton of shirts on the site. Make no mistake.
Trying to make a little bit of money.
So that's still a little bit of money shirt. So you got PW's Pikachu card here. You got that just trying to make a little money shirt. Right, that boy good. You got that on there. You got Jerome. How did this happen? I'm still disappointed, guys, that this is on the site, right? So you got
Why you hate Jerome so mad?
So you got a lot of merchandise here, guys. So you got options here. Ginger has dropped the link in the chat. Make no mistake about it. And there it is, more downside. I mean, you don't have much time to kind of react, guys. You got to just get in because it is not really giving you a ton of time to kind of think twice, right? You got a candle open up at 122. All of a sudden, we're down at 75. So
29K, here we come. How much for an autograph on the shirt off Javier's back? Wow.
Hey, I mean, hey, if I, if you, hey, I'm gonna tell you this: if you smelt what I smelt coming out of that bathroom,
oh
when
my
that toilet
God,
clogged up,
bro, stop, man.
And it might be a little residue on there, guys. So, hey, I think he'll give it to you for free because
this guy,
it might have a little residue. But I'm just joking,
liar,
Chad.
man.
So, just. Hey, we got to.
All this lying going on, man.
If you can't have fun, guys, what do you have, right? So we got to give him a hard time here. He's been a good sport, had some laughs. Hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed the mentorship, guys. That was the whole thought process, right? Get somebody in here and kind of break down the market, etc. And
yes, sir.
Go from there. So
29K is looking good today.
Yeah, I mean, I think now you are looking, chat, for that 29,000 level to kind of pick up here. So,
yep.
Let me check something really quick here, guys.
Shout out to Luisa, I believe that's what it is. Javier, how many payouts have you got so far? I think so far like 7. Been training for a year and 10 months now. I'm currently waiting for 2 payouts to get approved from Apex at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I could get those approved.
All right, so yeah, I mean, man, 29,000 even, guys. That's the level I think that gets hit. I mean, it's in jeopardy of getting hit here. Make no mistake about it. I think you kind of you get short, guys, and you let this thing ride.
Just close your eyes.
I mean, it is flush McGush time.
Hit the short
to
button.
The downside, chat.
Eyes.
I'm trying to short. Might get chopped here. Might have to re-enter on the next candle, to be honest. But I want to flush here for at least 10 points, guys. Let's see if we get a flush here. We're gonna get a pullback. Not going to give it a ton of time. Looking for like 10 points. All right, there's 10 points, guys. You got it. 15 points. You got to love it, chat. We'll take that off. Another 15-point trade. We'll just take it. We're riding here with the momentum, guys. Hey, if you got short, drop a W in the chat. You got paid. This thing is rolling here, and we're just taking the trades here. Let them ride. Hey, chat. Today's not the day to fade deep money. I'll tell you that because we have had quite the experience here with the wrath of deep money here, right? So when the market is in momentum, guys, you don't want to fade deep money. I'm just telling you because, hey, you're probably going to lose. So another winning trade there, right at 15 plus points. Somebody said to hold it to 920. Yeah, I want this candle to close out though, guys, right? I got in close to the candle closing, right? I want this next candle to kind of open up, push up and form a top wick and then expand lower. That was the only issue, right? I was close to the candle closing, guys, but I think we flush to the bottom of this box to 29,000, chat. I think 29,000 gets hit. Make no mistake about it, guys. Make no mistake about it. Quick short there, took more off the table. I'm just letting this thing ride. I'm in and out here, guys, because of the momentum in the market, right? So that was another trade, and I think we get down to 29,000 possibly on the nose here, chat. So couple trades there, one 15-point trade, and then took a banger there, kind of went a little larger to get some more points off the table. Make no mistake about it. Taking advantage of the opportunity here, right, with the volatility, because who knows what the next trading session is going to bring. But I think we do tap 29,000, guys. Crazy kind of flush McGush here, kind of in play.
She gone.
She gone.
Come on, 29K.
Yeah, 29K gets hit here, chat. That's what you're looking at, right? So,
I mean,
don't say I didn't tell you that that level was in play of getting hit. So, $316. You got some time here. What a crazy day, man.
Really.
A lot of selling pressure in the market, guys.
Absolutely insane.
And I think, like I said, this level gets hit. So that's another account. We have just been kind of flipping all over the place here because, I mean, what do you do? Taking what we can get, guys, in the market. That's another account here, up $1,570. We're going to take advantage of the volatility here, chat. We said 29,000 level gets hit, and that's just because it's a nice mental level. If you took the shorts, you got paid. Drop a W in the chat, guys. There it is. Bottom of the box got hit. There's 29,000, like we talked about, chat. So if you didn't make money today, I don't know. Maybe you were
in the bathroom.
In the bathroom like Javier was.
No, it was not.
So I don't know.
I was not.
No sheep, Norwood said he's out of targets. Yeah, it's crazy, guys, and it's still going. This is a bloodbath. To the downside here. This
28. Wow, 28.9, 890.
Yeah. So the next box we got mapped out, chat, is 28,950 down to 28,850 area. So, but we just hit 29,000, guys. So that is cray cray with little Ray chat.
It's crazy, man. Happy
Took
Friday.
out 29,000, I should say, right? Yeah. I mean, that's the low was 28,974, guys. We took out 29,000, so got to push back up. That's expected because that's a nice psychological number, right? So people profit taking here and all that. Hey, chat. NQ, we love you.
We love you.
We love you. D-Money, I'm up 1,200 today. Appreciate it. Yeah, you did all the work, chat. I don't hit buy or sell for you, right? So, I mean, this is a momentum trader's dream kind of day where, hey, the direction of move is clearly to the downside and you're able to capitalize and join the party. So, 5280 IQ Trader. This is crazy, man. So,
I love this guy. What do you say?
Where's the next box? LOL. We knew it was coming, chat. We've had so many boxes get hit today that this should be a crime.
I had to start deleting them off my chart.
So, I mean, there's so many levels, right? You had this box here, this box, this. We just hit the 4th box today, chat. Right? And like I said, if we break that, then you're looking at 28,900 or lower. Make no mistake about it. Oh man, Mr. 92, we want to see your box. Yeah, you want to see a timeout. We're gonna get you. We got you taken care of here. Whoa. Don't you worry. We got you with a timeout here. So, whoa. Trying to see somebody's. Whoa. You're not seeing. Yeah, D-Money doesn't roll that way with the guys. So, we're gonna put you in timeout. We know that it was coming, guys. You get a couple good trades rolling, and all of a sudden, people are feeling free and pretty aggressive there. So we hit them with the timeout. Let them think about life and come back. Right. So, think about life. I mean, that's just what it is. Cray with Lil Ray. Yeah, do me a solid, guys. You can't tell me that this stream does not deserve 1,000 likes, chat. Yeah, I mean, we have literally kind of dissected this thing and talked you through multiple setups here, chat. And it would be hard to think that this stream does not deserve 1,000+ likes, guys. Right? We got right now we got 2,000 people tuned into the show, and I mean, you had opportunity upon opportunity, guys. The whole day today, chat. I literally walked you through crazy setups here. So you had I think 7 or 8 25 to 30 point trade kind of opportunity setups here, plus, right? Because if you held it, you got paid even more. But I'm just kind of giving you some breakdown here that it's been quite the day here today, guys, with the momentum in the market. So if you have not hit the like button, do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know the vibes. We're out here rocking out. We got Javier here. Day number 5 of the mentorship, yes, guys. Sir. Going out with a bang.
Maybe I get a little bit more love before I leave, since D-Money completely ruined that.
No, I didn't ruin anything, sir. I literally kept it real with the chat. We got 400 likes we need 400 likes, guys. So come on, man. We're sitting at 600 likes, chat.
Guys, hit the likes, please.
That's cray, honestly, with Lil
All
Ray,
I ask
guys,
is for 1,000 likes.
That we don't have 1,000 likes. We should definitely have 1,000 likes, guys. So do me a solid, hit the like button. We got 2,000 people tuned in, and I know that there's 385 people that have not hit the like button, chat. I know it. The math is not mathing.
Come on. Shout out to PSC Westy. Great job, Javi. Come back. I hope so. I really do. Thank you.
James. Shout out to James in the chat. We're not even going to give you a timeout for it.
Come on.
So he's saying that Javier's biceps gets a like. So hey, 1,000 likes for Javi's biceps. Yeah. So D-Money's not measuring his biceps, guys, but hey, he felt the need to share that. So shout out to James S. Jamison. Cray with Lil Ray.
Let's go.
Your instructions help me help make my Big Green Friday. Thank you, guys. Hey, Joe Bozo. What a name there. Oh, man. Hey, like we always say, guys, I don't hit buy or sell for you. You did all the work, so congrats. All right, you did all the work, chat. So happy for you. How tall is Javier? Yeah. Hit him up, guys. This is your time to get your questions in. How tall is Javier?
Let's just say I'm a feet taller than D-Money.
Here we go, guys.
You guys do the math.
Here we go. Right, we got. Oh man.
Ginger
it's hilarious when you speak in third person. LOL. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, chat. Right. So, I mean.
Someone says so, like 5'9".
Yeah. Oh, man. This is crazy. Javier, are you going to do a summary? So
yeah.
They want to. I mean, you could kind of talk through
before I leave
what you're looking for. Yeah.
Before I leave, I'll definitely
kind of
close it out.
Yeah, going to the last day. So, I mean, so as far as D-Money, can you still dunk on Javier? Oh, absolutely, guys.
That's impossible.
Yeah. Chat. So
that's impossible.
Yeah, he said it's impossible. So you can't get a clear shot, but. Listen, guys, Javier's a little, he's a little knock-kneed, guys. If you know what knock-kneed is, AKA he's a little bow-legged, chat. So Javier's a little bow-legged, guys. And,
what?
If you're a little bow-legged, maybe he at some point he was on some kind of basketball team. But make no mistake about it. Javier will not be joining any kind of basketball team anytime soon, chat.
D-Money is dodging me.
It was because he was working at the dealerships, guys, changing the oil and doing all that stuff, and kind of, kind of took a toll on his knees, guys. So Javier currently is bow-legged. So he is literally bow-legged, guys.
Negative.
So,
incorrect, sir.
He will not be stopping D-Money from dunking.
Shout out to Zen.
Pine Tree Trader, D-Money hook shot can't be blocked. I agree, sir, and I appreciate the support there, because Javier probably didn't see the clip. But,
I absolutely did, brother.
Oh, okay.
You got that unk form.
Well, if you saw, you call it whatever you want, but the reality is that you unked that toilet in there. So, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, I mean, we're just keeping it real. So quite the day here, chat, right? Day number 5, first mentorship here, kind of coming to a close here in a few minutes here. So I honestly hope that you guys took something away, guys.
Yes,
one or two things maybe to kind of add to your toolkit, rather from a mental standpoint, strategy-wise, why we kind of draw out these support and resistance levels, all of that stuff, guys. I tried to drop as much sauce as I could drop here, and obviously kind of Javier talking through his trading journey, what he's been through, the success that he's gotten, right, ups and downs, and that whole mental state. I think it's important to kind of share that, right, because it brings light, especially if you're a new trader and you're kind of going through the same journey, because you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. On a day like today, guys, when there's a lot of momentum in the market and you're able to trade momentum, you're feeling pretty good, right? You're like, oh man, this is great. I love trading. I love it. And then what happens on Monday, right, or Tuesday, where it's a choppy day and price has been stuck in a range for 3 hours, right? It's been stuck in a 40-point range for 3 hours, and you're not getting that follow through, right? So when you hear us talking about momentum, chat, myself and PW in one direction, this is the perfect kind of example today of momentum in the market, guys. And obviously it happened to be to the downside, right? And you're looking to join the party. So that's just what it is. This is ideal price action. One directional way movement. That's all you want. You don't care what direction they take the market as a momentum trader, guys. You're trying to capitalize either direction. So shout out to Javier for being a humble personality and being such a sport. Yeah, I agree, guys.
Appreciate
right?
That, guys.
Obviously, I'm just joking around and giving them a hard time, but that's just, streamer life, right? Just making light of the situation. So definitely enjoyed having him on stream, and like I said, hopefully he is able to take away some good takeaways and kind of implement that into his trading, and curious to kind of see how that works out for him in the future. So
yes, sir. Been a great time here, man.
V-shaped recovery. I mean, it's looking like it on a 5-minute chart so far. I mean, you would expect. I mean, right now, Chad, you are looking at that 14 EMA as a potential kind of target area with price kind of popping up here, and you're looking to see if it holds. Right, 29,161, and then do we get more sell-off here to the downside? That's the question, chat. Right? Do we get a sell-off here back down, or are we gonna just kind of push higher? We got you got MOC coming up here. We're gonna drop a poll for that. Javier thought he was off the hook, but we got one.
No, wait, not
poll.
Another one. One more?
You got MOC poll,
gosh. Oh man, today's a rough day.
We need to see how the chat's feeling in regards to MOC, guys.
Don't let me down, chat.
Hey, I mean,
come on. I still haven't recovered from the toilet one. Come on. I'm gonna go to sleep and have nightmares thinking of D Money clicking this keyboard, creating a pull. God. I'm gonna give one last shout out to Fawn Johns. That guy has said my name more than I can even count. He has a picture of my face in his wall right now. I love you. Javi, did you get to meet PW? No, I did not, unfortunately. I did not, since he's out racing. But I hope I somehow get to come back and have the honor to meet PW.
All right, so you got the poll coming out here, guys.
Oh boy, here we go.
Never fear, right? A poll is here, so we got to make this thing.
Go. I don't approve
this is
of anything.
The last one for the week. Crazy how the week has kind of flown by, guys.
Yeah,
in all seriousness here. So we got the last poll coming out here. So,
man, there's that reaction of the 14 EMA again. Gains Pure, hey buddy, I don't understand your signals. Can you explain a little bit? If you're new to the channel, just tune in. Yeah, well, first of all, it's not signals. It's, you know, D Money speaks about the market, but there's no signals. Tune in though. Javi the Toilet Man? Absolutely not. It's all fake. Made up by D Money. If you guys have any more questions, let me know.
I get your questions in here, guys. We're trying to make this a good poll here, so.
Oh gosh. Javi, are you a full-time trader? Yeah, I am, but I also have, you know, other stuff going on.
Somebody said, Javier, how much do you spend on plumbing per year?
Oh man.
All right, so let's see what we got here, guys.
Here comes the poll. D Money playing with fire. Javier looks like he's getting pissed. Absolutely not, brother.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Guys,
not.
you gotta have fun here. If you can't chat,
absolutely not.
If you can't have fun, then I mean, what's the point, guys? Right? So.
Absolutely not.
Right now, price kind of hanging out here, 29,075, guys. Right, so 29,075, just kind of hanging out here. We don't know, right? You see that previous close of the 30-minute candle, guys. That's a bearish kind of closure. You figure price is going to try to dig into that bottom wick and then get some expansion up, possibly to the upside. So need to be a little cautious of that. Current 1 hour candle right now, you got a nice bottom wick. Current 1 hour candle, guys, right? Had a reaction. We got down to, so that a lot of times you will get some kind of push back the opposite direction if you kind of take notice off of those even numbers, guys. So price, it dipped in this example below 29,000, but make no mistake about it, guys, there's a lot of eyes at that 29,000 level. And we kind of talked about the 5-minute chart, 14's EMA being an area where you're kind of watching to see if the bears step back in. And look at what's happening right now, guys. You're getting a push right back to the downside, a drop and a rejection right off that 14. That's been happening pretty much all day today.
Yep.
Right? All day today, chat. So
you cannot go wrong off shorting off the EMA. The Bears on steroids today. That's a fact. That is a fact. I mean, we're talking about 1,400 points on the daily candle. It's absolutely insane.
All right, so based off of what we kind of talked you guys through and what we've been dealing with here over the course of the week, guys, smell related, etc. Oh, so let us know how you feel in the chat. We got 3 options, guys. So for MOC, the MOC poll, right? So maybe we had this thing wrong, and we should have had him skip lunch because we know that his stomach didn't necessarily agree with some of the food choices. So maybe that was the best option. So get your vote in here. You got MOC pump, you got or the dump option, or next time hobby skip lunch, because we need to know if that maybe that was the right move and we got it wrong, guys. We're not perfect either. So you're getting some reaction here. 29,133. Will you get continuation and finally get a candle that closes above that 14 EMA, or is this a short? Right? So because you don't know, guys, right? I mean, we're going into getting close to the MOC time. A lot of people have a theory out there that the MOC time is a reversal time, right? Opposite of the trend that has been kind of occurring. Well, we all know that we've been in a downtrend here, chat, right? So the reality is, do we finally get back above this 14 EMA and start to kind of get some upside momentum in the market? That's the question.
Man, how does 43% in the chat think that I should skip lunch? That is crazy, man.
Hey, man.
That poll I'm getting cooked by the poll today. Damn.
Well, we'll give you a solo shot just to kind of get your reaction here. So how you feeling, man? So on a serious note, though, right? We're just having a little fun there, chat.
Yes, sir.
About it, but day 5 here, right? So how did you feel coming in? How do you feel now? Did you pick up some insight? Do you feel comfortable?
100%.
Right? What takeaways? I guess I should say, what's 1 or 2 takeaways that you have like from the week?
Yeah.
Just to kind of share with the chat.
I mean, honestly, I picked up a lot more here in person about the boxes that you were putting in, just finding those support levels on the higher time frames, be able to determine, where price is heading. Also trying to pivot, if you're bearish, but you got to make that pivot to go bullish, depending on what patterns, you're getting from the candles. And just staying composed. I think, the biggest thing that has helped me as well is like finding those A+ setups.
Yeah.
So like I think when it was Tuesday or Wednesday, when it was consolidating for a while, and when it was just creating wicks and it was yoking up, yoking down, but we just stayed patient until we actually got a break of a range, and we found a good setup. I think that is also a good takeaway. That it's like, okay, let's wait for good setups instead of trying to force trades where you shouldn't, areas that you shouldn't, like low probability trades.
Yeah.
Because again, that could for me in my journey, one loss can just it could bleed so much, just one loss in me, because of the whole emotional and psychological side. So if you could just minimize those possibilities and take those A+ setups, and patience will reward you. Patience will 100% reward you. So as far as the biggest takeaways from here has been those boxes that you draw, finding those support levels of, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, like you said, the higher the time frame, the better.
Yeah.
And just being able to be patient to find a good setup and not force a trade, and be able to also pivot. And instead of, I know that I asked you this as well, was the whole, okay, let's say you take a loss, but then you were able to find the market going. I think you took a short and then you got stopped out, but then you saw that it crossed the 14 EMA and it was building some bullish momentum, and you jumped right back in and you were able to just instantly make up that loss again. But it's not as in like making up a loss of revenge trading or tilting. It's like you were able to adapt, that adaptation that we were talking about. So yeah, man, definitely, I watch you every day regardless. So I take notes every day, try to get better. And I think it's just that process that I keep talking about. It's just day after day after day, showing up, and then eventually your memory starts to catch up of things you shouldn't be doing. I think that's the biggest thing in trading is you shouldn't, try to stop doing things you shouldn't be doing,
Yeah, man. I mean, I think well said there, right? So a lot of key points, chat. So, it's got to be what you trade. You got to get in trading what you're going to get out of trading what you put into it, guys. So, you got to have some kind of rules. You got to have one or two A+ setups, I think, right? People think you need more than that, but realistically, you probably don't, right? Because anything more than that, and you kind of open yourself up for, like we just kind of talked about, tilt trading, fear missing out, etc., right? So when price is trending in one direction, do you have a setup for that, right? Probably smart to have a setup for that. When price is ranging, maybe it's smart to have a setup for that, guys, right? Because there's days where the market has a lot of ranging kind of price action. Can you form a setup for that? Because typically the market is not trending, probably more than half of the time. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, right, chat? So a lot of times you are getting that consolidation before the continuation. And you can kind of see here, right? Even here, this is a 15-minute chart. We had a lot of selling pressure in the market. Well, notice that 1 o'clock time, that kind of lunchtime kind of lull, price going back to sleep, and then all of a sudden here at 2 o'clock up, we're going back down, right? Broke out of the consolidation to the downside, and then you had a decent sized sell-off, right? And the market kind of does that. If you kind of scroll back up, you'll see on the chart, same thing up here, right? You had the bearish momentum kind of build up in the market. You look from the left to the right here, you had consolidation, breakout to the downside, and then boom, we're done, right? So that's just how it works, guys, right? There's a bit of kind of like lull period. Market kind of puts in a move, a lot of times goes into consolidation, and then gives you the continuation after a bit of stalling, right? Can you pick up on that? Can you read that in the market? That's the question in real time. Because right now, if you're looking at the chart, that used to be the thing that's frustrating, chat, for me, like kind of trading, is like, man, it was a crazy move today, right? You could see it, but can you kind of dissect it and look for entries that make sense in real time, guys, right? In real time, that's when it's going to matter. So that's why, I think somebody had a question before, chat, and they were kind of talking about, hey, should I can make a lot of money demo trading or paper trading, but once I'm in an eval, or if I get it funded, I can't make any profit. Yeah, I think you got to have skin in the game, chat, right? I mean, evals are so kind of reasonable with certain props at this point. Right now, you got Lucid 50% off using the code PW. 2 accounts, guys, goes to 30% off after that, right? You got that option. You got Apex 90% off right now, the 5-pack trailing drawdown account. You can get 5 50K accounts for $95, guys, right? That's $19 per account. So the reality is, if you're able to, so think about that, guys, you at least have some skin in the game by purchasing that evaluation, and then you're looking for a continuation, right? Maybe because we all know that you're able to let a demo account just run you can let it run for a year and literally reset the balance and start over. And you're not going to feel the same that you feel emotionally if you put money on a line. So you purchasing that eval probably will make you take it, a little bit more seriously, right? That would be the goal. That would be the thought process, chat. So what else? Any other takeaways? Paper doesn't have the same refreshness and it's way easier to trade. Yeah, I agree. So D-Money, what's your go-to Smoothie King smoothie? The Hulk? No, it's actually the Pineapple Surf, chat. In all honesty, it's really good. So Pineapple Surf.
I might pick up a smoothie today. Blow up another toilet.
Do you have a specific way to play MOC? Yeah, I don't. MOC has been hit or miss, chat. Right? It has not been the MOC of old. It has been the MOC of late. And what I mean by that is it's been a little hit or miss. It's been sometimes it's been a dud, chat. I mean, are you really gonna get better price action than you got today throughout the whole session, right? That's what you got to ask yourself today with MOC, chat. You've had a lot of downside kind of momentum in the market. We mapped this thing out off the highs, even kind of going from overnight and last night's open at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So if you map that out, just for context, chat, right? That's your 1800 hours. So if you go here to 1800 hours down, I mean, you're talking at this point, chat, because we keep bleeding. I mean, you're down almost 1500 points, guys, off the actual open, right? Highs off the open. So 1450 points. So are you really going to get something crazy here for MOC? I don't know, guys, right? But what D Money will tell you is that there has been a lot of opportunities, regardless of MOC's reaction or not. So a lot of times it's hit or miss. A lot of times it's choppy. We've seen that, chat. So, and it's Friday. So would you really get some kind of crazy move?
Yep.
Remains to be seen. People want to know the schedule for Monday. Yeah, Monday I'll be back here, guys, at 9 a.m. So you will see the stream scheduled for 9 a.m. here. So looks like PW's getting back Monday night. So I will be rocking out here during the morning show at 9 a.m. on Monday, guys. So you'll see the stream scheduled for that. So make no mistake about it. Got PW coming up tomorrow with the Baja 500, guys. Obviously, that's going to be streamed. He's going to stream that, so you will be able to take a look throughout that race. So, going to be intense, guys. I believe it's what is it? 8 hours, Ginger? That race? How long is that race? How many?
Up to 18 hours.
So the race itself is up to 18, guys.
That's crazy.
500 miles. So that is happening tomorrow. So
At like 7 or 8 a.m. and,
yeah. So you'll see. Keep an eye out for PW's page. You will definitely see kind of like some updates there as far as him getting ready for that. He's been doing pre-runs. He did qualifiers and all of that, guys. And that is going down. So it's going to be cray with Lil Ray Ray. I'll definitely be tuning into that. Make no mistake about it.
Good luck to PW, man. I'm sure he's going to kill it.
All right, so price is kind of pushing up here, chat. 29,122. Right, kind of getting a reaction again off of that EMA, right? Will we reject and sell back down? That's what you would be looking for, in my opinion, right? Is more continuation to the downside.
We haven't yet broke the 14 EMA.
Yeah, you haven't broke it yet, so.
We haven't had.
Feels like 128 is the level for MOC. Above 128 is skies, and below it tanks. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna find out here. You got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds here, chat, for MOC to kind of roll out. So you gotta. We'll give you about a minute to get your vote in. Get your vote in here, chat. Right now, you got 31% of the chat feel like we're gonna pump. 32% feel like we're gonna dump. 38% feeling like Javier should have skipped lunch. So that is the result. Make no mistake about it. So we got.
Didn't the last poll win too? As gosh. Well, Monday there will be no Javier poll, so we'll be looking forward to that.
I'm flat. I'm taking my 1800 on a day. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, right? There is nothing wrong with being green here, chat, and letting the MOC have fun and you tell them I'll see you on Monday, right?
See you.
Because, like I said, it's been almost a 1500 kind of point range here put in, guys, since last night's open to the downside, chat. So are you really gonna get something? Will you get a crazy move here for MOC? I don't know. We're gonna find out. But if you're green, yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense to be smart. So trading MOC is honestly just gambling. Fine if you can afford it and want the entertainment, but it's far from a trading strategy. Yeah, and that's you got to be smart here, chat. The last 10 minutes of this thing, kind of right going into the close of that 4 o'clock, that 1 hour candle going into 4 o'clock. You got to be smart. But hey, you do what you want. Use the code PW. We got you covered. You got 2 accounts here, 50% off. Lucid accounts, guys, 2 accounts. Use the code PW. After that, it goes to 30% off. I already talked to you guys through my accounts of choice, the Lucid Flex accounts. We talked about that multiple times today, just to kind of keep you up to speed because everybody wants to know what D-Money's trading. So 42 seconds here. We're going to close this poll out. Pretty final there, 33%. Feeling like we're going to pump. 31% feeling like a dump. And you got Javier's poll result there, 36%, guys. So 26 seconds for MOC. Make no mistake about it. See how this thing plays out, chat. You got some kind of consolidation here. 10 seconds. And that 15-minute chart, same thing, consolidation. So let's see how this plays. Do we get continuation up here back towards like 300? Would be interesting to kind of see that, right? 2 seconds left. All right, here's MOC, chat. Do they reverse this thing back up? Or do we get more continuation to the downside? What if it yoked up 2,000 points? Yeah, it could. Fun John, right? I mean, we don't know. We know there's been a lot of selling pressure.
Anything's possible.
So it's been a lot of selling pressure. So, I mean, anything's possible here.
Anything is possible.
Or we just kind of hang out, you know, kind of bouncing back and forth between that 29,000, like 165 and...
Will it break that 14 EMA? Will it break it? Will it hold?
Corn dog candle. Richard,
Corn
yeah. What else, Javier, right? We're kind of wrapping up, kind of getting to the end of the show here for the week, wrapping up the mentorship. Anything else that stood out? Anything else you're taking away? You're getting an expansion here, guys, right? Kind of looking like some kind of consolidation and then expansion kind of out of this to the upside, right? That's what you can kind of see on the chart. 5 minute, right? Take this box off because we already hit that box anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's looking good if they could keep that going. Some momentum.
Yeah, it's looking like some kind of consolidation here with an attempt to go higher. See if you get followed through. So anything else that stood out? Anything else you wanted to?
Just, I mean, obviously the EMAs. The EMAs, you know, respecting the BMAs, noticing the crossovers, bearish EMA crossover, bullish EMA crossover. You know, the zones that we were talking about earlier, the being patient and waiting for a good setup. And then at the end of the day, you know, working on your psychological, but that's just so personal, you know. The psychological work is such a personal work that it's just something that I work on every day.
Giant orders on 200 level on Bookmap. Okay.
What EMAs do I use? The same ones as D. It uses the 1450 and 200.
Probably going to chill here to IPO drop. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys, right? Do you get like a kind of stall out here? But you can't skip over Sunday night's open, though, chat, right? Remember, that's going to happen technically before Monday. So, you know, maybe we kind of stall out here and then you get some kind of crazy push or something at market open. I mean, it could be interesting on Sunday night. I don't know because I don't control the market, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if we get some kind of push up, pretty drastic push up here, guys. Market open on Sunday night, right? And then who knows about the IPO. If that's going to impact us, right? How crazy it's going to be or not. But either way, we'll find out, chat. We'll be back here. I'll be back here Monday at 9 o'clock, getting the party started for the morning show. So make no mistake about it. You got PW. Sounds like he'll be back in town. Well, he'll be getting back Monday night. So make no mistake about it. So we got you covered either way.
Yes,
next
sir.
week.
How do you trade full-time or do you do something else? I do trade full-time, but I also have other sources of income as well, which is something that we talked about, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, that I highly suggest traders that are starting to not, you know, at the beginning, I saved up a bunch of money, quit my 9 to 5, and just went full on trading, and that just adds additional pressure when you don't have income coming.
Oh, without a doubt, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of I mean, because you're if you're dependent, Chad, on strictly trading income, and you, God forbid, you haven't even seen a single payout yet. I mean, that is without, I mean, okay, maybe you're like, you know what, I got time, I got some money saved up, and I got a year or two worth of bills put aside and all that, and you want to kind of dive in. But even then, guys,
even then,
it is, that money can go very quickly, right? And then all of a sudden, maybe you go on a bad streak and, losing streak, and then all of a sudden you're taking out of that money, God forbid, to kind of fund your trading because, I just got to get a payout to kind of get it to put that money back, right? And then all of a sudden, right, you don't have any savings left, and then now it's all about trading, and you haven't got to a single payout. So that would be very, very scary, chat. And that is something that you probably don't want to do. You do what you want at the end of the day, right? You're going to do whatever you want anyway. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what PW says, right? Or Javier is kind of telling you as well. You're going to do what you want. But the reality is that adds pressure, right?
Yeah,
so every trade,
exactly.
You're probably sweating, right? Especially if it's moving in the opposite direction of what you're anticipating, and you're like, man, I can't afford to lose this money, right? And that can be an uncomfortable spot. I did the exact same thing. I lost $20,000 of my savings before seeing profits with trading. Yeah, I mean, that's
exactly what I'm talking about.
Crazy,
right
guys.
there.
Look at the consolidation here. So did not get that bullish momentum kind of stepping into the market, chat. Right, you got 4 minutes left on the 1 hour candle, kind of closing out. If you haven't already, guys, do us a solid, hit the like button. Right, you got Javier here. We're wrapping up, getting ready to wrap up in a few minutes here.
Yes,
the
sir.
day 5 of the mentorship chat. So if you haven't already, do us a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know the vibes. I'm checking right now. So where are we at with likes, guys?
796. Come on, guys.
796 likes, chat.
Please hit the likes, guys. Come on, it's my last time here. Come on.
That is cray with Little Ray Ray, guys. It's been an epic, I think, stream. We've had so many trade call-outs, so many trades taken.
Yep.
You've had a lot of opportunity to capitalize on this momentum in the market, guys. I know I've called out at least 7 or 8 30-point trades, right? Plus, so throughout the day, you had a 15-point trade. You had other trades here. So if you haven't already, do me a solid, chat. Hit the like button. You got 1,700 plus people still tuned into the show. I know we got 200 people out there that have not hit the like button, guys. Got to get to 1,000 likes. That'll put us at 3,000 likes for the day. And trying to keep that streak alive. So
let's go, guys. Come on. 890. We just need 110 more. Let's do this, guys.
Hobby selling men's hair club. What? Yeah. Whooping Mile, yeah, we gave you, you got deleted there, so we don't know what you're getting at there. Only I can give Javier a hard time here. So
exactly.
Come on, guys, 5,000 likes, and we see the corn dog coming out. Yeah. So Robert H195, you have had multiple violations.
Yo, I'm telling you, I told you.
Yeah, we're starting to remember your user ID here, so we got to give you a 5-minute timeout for the cray kind of aggressive comment there on the on the show. So unreal. Enjoy the week with y'all. Thanks for everything. Hey, we appreciate the kind words, chat. Definitely appreciate the kind words. Javi's a good wingman. So shout out to Javier. So yeah, we definitely appreciate it, chat. This was Deep Money's first mentorship here at the BDH, obviously. So we will see what happens in the future, right? We know we had a lot of people kind of requesting for trying to get involved. This one was only opened up to local traders here in South Florida. So we'll see how that kind of works out in the future. So this week has not only been knowledgeable, but D-Money gets funnier about the day. He needs a slot as a comedian, a natural. Hey, I appreciate that, Nomad. So, oh, man.
Javier's a great guy, humble and great soul. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really did try to come out here and, just be myself out here. And, it was my first time being behind camera in front of all these people. So
yeah, definitely tried. It's a little different, right?
Yeah.
So
we got a bunch of keyboard warriors here that never have done something like this. It's my first time, so definitely tried my best to, just come out here and learn a lot from D-Money and, getting, mentored by him. It was such a great experience. I was able to come out and actually be in the BDH and, meet Ginger and meet D-Money. I've been in the chat for a while now, so it was definitely an awesome experience. I highly recommend it. Next time they do decide, to do something like this, you guys should definitely go for it. It's an amazing experience, because trading can be so lonely. Trading can be so lonely, especially if you don't tell people and you're just trading in your office. So when you tune into a channel like this, and you get to laugh a little bit, and you're laughing but you're learning at the same time, it definitely adds a good vibe to it. So definitely was trying to bring out the obviously the mentorship side, but at least a little bit of laughing as well, so you guys can have a good time, enjoy the trading analysis, and have some humor to it. So I really do appreciate you, chat. I love all you guys in the chat, and I'm definitely excited to what's coming in the future. And obviously huge thank you to D-Money for doing what he does, and having me at the BDH. Huge thank you to PW, huge thank you to Ginger, and I love the BDH. Let's go BDH.
Hey, let's go. So yeah, we got somebody here. So D, you're so funny, a great trader, entertaining. Hey, Rebel Trader, I appreciate the kind words, guys. Right, so shout out to Javier for coming into the Lions Den here, guys. Meaning that the lights are bright here at the BDH. Make no mistake about it. So he was obviously engaged into the mentorship, asked a lot of good questions. I felt right, was able to handle the chat, was able to handle some just some kind of fun as well, right? Just kind of running some jokes here, guys, and all that. You got to keep it light, you got to keep it fun. So right, I think that's important, right? If you can't joke around and have fun, then what are you really 100%. Doing in life, chat? So shout out to Javier for doing that. I think we were able to kind of answer some very kind of passionate topics in trading, guys. And I think the market kind of gave us a lot of examples this week. Today we got obviously the volatility example. We've had examples this week of choppiness in the market, right? Kind of consolidation. What do we do there? How do we react? What are we looking at? Right. And I think hopefully the goal was for people to be able to take some pretty cool takeaways, chat, from this week. So I hope that that played out. So definitely appreciate the support. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button and you're subscribed. We rock out Monday through Friday, guys. If this is your first time kind of tuning into the BDH, well, why not us, right? So hit the subscribe button, you get the notification bell checked off there, and you will know when we are live. Make no mistake about it. We rock out no later than 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, guys. Yes, trying to make a little money. And there's the drop. This is
what we doing here?
Quite the bleed out, chat. All right, so that next box just got hit. I mean, that is, there it is. God, I mean, this is Cray with Lil Ray Ray, guys. She gone. I think this is the clear definition of she gone, guys. 28,900. So that is another box that just got tagged, and that puts you pretty much right at the 4 hours 200 EMA, guys. Right, another bleed out here. I mean, at this point, we've had this box. We had another. This is the 4th or 5th box that's gotten hit, chat, because I deleted one off the chart, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5th box today that's gotten hit, chat. So this is a bleed out to the downside. Make no mistake about it. Very interested to kind of see how we open up on Sunday night. So if you look at the daily candle right now, and you look to the left on the daily candle, chat, you will see that there is a lot of kind of selling pressure stepping in here. So even if you map out the daily candle level, so that box got hit, we know that level got taken out, guys. So we'll take that off just for illustration purposes, right? So even if you're looking at the daily candle and you're like, well, I'm going to map it out based off the daily. Okay, well, you can do that, right? This applies to all time frames. So you definitely can do that. If you map it out on a daily chart and you're like, hey, well, we could be getting down to this level here, right? So
200 EMA on that 4 hour.
We're inside of that box, but you got the low sitting at 28,663 chat. So there's still some room here. So what a kind of flush McGush level. We'll just take these other boxes off. They've already gotten knocked out, so you don't even need them on a chart.
Yeah.
At this point, we're so far away from them at the current moment. Don't need them. So if you map out from that daily candle level, chat, just the total candle range, right? You're looking here. I mean, that is, yeah, we're over 1,500 points. So what the flush McGush? That's literally, I think, the kind of like thought process here, guys, right? So if you're long today, you got slaughtered, man. I hope we were able to kind of talk through some of that analysis, chat, and you were not long, right? Because it was not, it didn't work out for you, honestly. So lost 60,000 in the last 15 minutes. Raimi, so what were you doing? Trying to go long?
60K? Sheesh.
You lost 60,000? That's crazy.
Oh man, I'll pray for you.
Use the code PW. You know the vibes. I mean, I hate to say that, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, why would you be looking to get long? I mean, we literally talked through it, guys, right? D-Money doesn't have all the answers, chat, but I mean, there's nothing, I mean, saying to he's lying. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of money. So, just secured the day, then it kept melting. Yeah.
28K, bro. That's
buy
crazy.
Some more evals, LOL. Yeah, code PW a few times. Yeah, I mean, that's.
Yes, sir.
I only made one trade for 22 points, and it was a long on one of the bounces, LOL. Well, I mean, I've literally called out so many trades today, guys, that I need to drink a Modelo, right? So it's been, I mean, chat, did we not talk through, I mean, trade on trade, right? There's been so many opportunities, chat, in the market. So you can't say that D-Money did not. And we just hit like the 6 box today, right? So of a level. So clearly we had no upside boxes, guys. We had no bullish boxes drawn out today. Today was all about bearish momentum in the market, guys, right? So if you were trying to kind of pick the bottom, which I know that it's enticing to do that because you're like, man, it's saying has to go up. It has to go up. It has to go up. It can't fall forever, right? And you know what used to be frustrating to me, guys? I would do the same thing, right? I would try to pick a bottom. And then you know what happens on Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? You get a 500-point pop, right? And that's the retracement, right? That you were waiting for, or hoping for, I should say, because you're going against momentum. It happens basically at market open on Sunday night, as an example. It's been a great week with you guys. Have a good weekend. Yeah, you too as well. Appreciate that.
Have a great weekend. Stay safe.
Come on, guys. Do me a solid. Hit the like button. We're not quite at 1,000 likes here. So
we need 21 likes.
We need 21 likes, chat. Are we really going to end here with less than 1,000 likes? So we got 1,400 plus people. I know that there's 20 people in the chat that have not hit the like button, guys. I've dropped a lot of sauce today. It's day number 5 of the mentorship. You had 7 or 8 trades minimum that were over 25 to 30 points, guys, right? So do me a solid, hit the like button.
There we go.
If you're not subscribed, you know the vibes. Come on, man.
There's 1K. Let's go. Nice, guys.
Come on, man. So I appreciate the support, guys. We hit 1,000 likes, so that puts us over 3,000 likes for the day. We've had that kind of that streak running here for an extended period of time, so I definitely appreciate the support, guys. The vibes alone are worth the like. Hey, Fun John, I appreciate that, man. Honestly. All right, in the box here, we got the NBA Finals coming up, Chad. I'm looking forward to that game tonight, right?
Spurs.
So hopefully the Spurs pull it out. They don't drop a doobie here, and all of a sudden it's just, because then, right, Chad? I mean, it's like if the Spurs lose tonight, I mean, do you really want to watch it when they're down 2, 0-2 and all that? It's like,
yeah,
man,
that's what I'm saying.
And you're going back to New York, and the Knicks really only want at least one of those games, right, in New York, because that'll put them, up 3-1 at minimum. So they're going to win that series more than likely. Yeah. So, you want a close fight at least. So let's keep this thing close. Hopefully they can pull it out, chat. And it's,
big game,
an interesting game. So I think it's a big game. Wemby has to show up, obviously aggressive. not get into foul trouble, and we'll see how it plays out. Might need to get an ozone generator to get Javi's stink out of the bathroom before. Yeah, we're good now, chat. That's already resolved, right? So we are not.
It's been resolved. That never happened.
Yeah, sir, we're not going to say that. So you said it, I didn't. So at this point, is your word against mine? And we know what we saw.
Come on, Ginger, help me, please.
So
help me out here.
We're not going to go there. So Eric, shout out to Eric here. He said he had a $52,000 day. Guys, this is some crazy P&L numbers that guys are dropping here. So you made $52,000 today, Eric? Oh man, that's great with Lil Ray Ray. If you did, congrats. Can you please explain liquidity? I mean, guys, the market doesn't move in a straight line. So in a nutshell today, you're looking for where the momentum in the market, and you're looking for kind of like these liquidity kind of grabs, if you want to call it that, guys, before going lower. So I think this would be an example of liquidity right here. You had a downside drop, you had a retracement back to the EMA, guys. And then you had the continuation to the downside, right? Drop lower, retracement. You can call it a retracement, guys. You can call it a liquidity grab. You can call it whatever, right? But that was clearly an attempt to go suck people in, trying to get long, and then we flush lower, right? Same thing here at the EMA's, chat. You can kind of see it right on the chart. You had a drop, consolidation, kind of trapping some people. Oh, it's time for a breakout. We flush lower, right? So if you kind of notice, you'll definitely see it on the 5-minute chart here, guys, on the way to the downside. Make no mistake about it. Right? See this consolidation? Oh, it's time to break out. And you know what's funny here? They literally poked one candle through the upside here just to trap some people that was trying to trade this as a breakout, chat. You know people got trapped up here, right? Trying to trade this MOC time, right? This is a breakout above 168. We're going higher. They were up in profit. They probably didn't take it because they thought that was the big move that was coming. And then they get trapped, and all of a sudden we drop lower. And look at the drop here below that candle, guys.
And it's still going, bro.
That's a 265 point plus drop. Is still dropping at the moment. So that's kind of like an example, right? So you're looking for momentum in the market, kind of a retracement, and that's nothing but trapping people, guys, to kind of go lower. You can see it over and over, right? A lot of bearish candles here, 5-minute chart, push back to the EMA, rejection down.
That's absolutely insane,
right? I mean, that's literally what it is, and we're melting here. 28,835, chat. She gone. I got a few minutes here, guys. Probably wrap this thing up around like 4:15. So we got 2 or 3 minutes here. Get any more questions you got for Javier?
Let me know, guys.
Let us know here. Drop it in the chat. We're gonna wrap this thing up. I'll be back Monday at 9 a.m. trying to make a little money. You guys know the vibes. So,
man, it was a fun time with you guys. It really was. You guys are the best.
Thank you. Have a good weekend. You too as well. Trade like the big boys 77. Have a good weekend, man. Got my daughter this weekend, guys, so I'll be rocking out with her. We'll see what we can get into here. So I swear, every time I pick her up, Chad, after a couple days, it's like, man, she just grew like 5 or 6 inches. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how time flies, guys. That's how it works with kids. If you guys got kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, they grow super fast, guys. So it's like, man.
That's what happens when you're 5'2", man.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm 5'2" here. Yeah, well, sir, I'll tell you what else was 5'2". That turd you dropped in the bathroom. So the reality is, and keep in mind, you're gonna get a bill for that plumbing job. So you're laughing right now, but you won't be laughing when that bill gets forwarded to your home address, sir. So get ready for that. I hope you financially prepared for the plumbing bill for the 5'2" doobie that you dropped in the restroom here. So if you guys hear PW complaining next week in regards to the plumbing bill, you're able to blame Javier in the chat, guys, because we know where it came from. It's no surprise. So better get some payouts. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, chat. Because he's gonna have to pay for it. How do you have FOMO at 4:15? It's LOL. It's over, bro. Let it go and have a good weekend. Yeah, I mean it's.
I feel that.
I mean, guys, this thing has dropped over 1,500 points.
Yeah.
If you didn't catch any of the shorts today, I mean, it's hard to think that you didn't, right? I mean, this was the kind of, try to wait for a retracement, get short, and let that thing ride, guys. That's the kind of day that it was, right? So that. The Edna Blue, have fun with your daughter. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words, guys. Honestly, I appreciate it. This is the day you need to capitalize. Yeah, I agree. Give us a circuit breaker and flush another 400 points down. LOL. Yeah. I locked out up $933. Just been here for the vibes. Love y'all. Have a blessed weekend. Hey, you too as well, DXN.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend, guys. I'll be back. Make no mistake about it. I'll be back rocking out here Monday, 9 a.m. Try to get this party started. Obviously, we got, will it be an interesting open chat with this IPO coming up here? I don't know, but we're definitely gonna find out. So, and we're talking about SpaceX chat, right? That's what I'm referring to. So if you haven't already, guys, do us a solid, hit the like button on the way out here. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Been a crazy week here. Had some fun with you guys. Had the vibes rocking out with Javier for day 5 here.
Yes, sir.
And the whole week. So we definitely appreciate him stopping in here. Hopefully you got some value out of it. You got Lucid accounts right now, 50% off, 2 accounts. It goes to 30% off using the code PW after that, guys. So do me a solid on the way out. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we rock out no later than 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, guys, trying to make a little money. So I will be back Monday, 9 a.m. Keep an eye out tomorrow for Baja 500, guys. I'm sure the link will be dropped. You'll see it on PW's page, etc., guys, for that race. He's going to be streaming from his trophy truck. Make no mistake about it. So D-Money will be tuning into that. So I'll see you guys in the chat for that tomorrow. Make no mistake about it. So
yes, sir.
On the way out, guys, hit that like button if you're not subscribed. You know the vibes. So stay safe, chat. Enjoy your weekend. Check out the Baja 500 race with PW tomorrow. I will. And if I don't catch you in the chat tomorrow, I'll catch you Monday. So
yes,
stay
sir.
safe. We gone.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Much love.